You know what you should do?
Cancel.
Is leave the sponsors after the people come to do that so the people will go. The Howard Park not coming in so you can
Hey friends, Marco's here with my number one son, Michael Anthony Holmes. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I wouldn't get this break right now. Now, I don't know what you guys are doing. It's Saturday, and I'm still dealing with the cleanup and aftermath of the storm. And damn, I am tired of all this brush. But here, I actually want to talk about something that's kind of amazing. And that is the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns, who every year are pathetic. The Cleveland Browns, who always have high draft picks, but yet somehow always end up being in the toilet. They have the number 1 and the number 4 pick in the NFL draft. And common sense would tell you, hey, you got 2 picks like that, you're good to go. You can build a team having those high picks. But year after year, they've had high picks and have yet to find a quarterback. I mean, they went and took a flyer on Johnny Manziel. You know, they've had some of the greatest prospects there are, yet they were 0-16. Instead of just following along and doing the same damn thing, they've decided to try something totally different. Let's try and build a team using our draft picks to bring in some talent. They traded 2 picks with Miami to bring in Jarvis Landry. That's a great wide receiver. They've decided, hey, you know what? Let's get rid of the quarterback we have. Let's get Tyrod Taylor, and maybe let's draft another guy as well. They're not standing pat. Now, we may truly see going from worst to first with the Cleveland Browns. You can't argue with the fact that they're getting some talent. And their coach was one of the most respected coordinators that were out there. And generally speaking, going to Cleveland is kind of like a death sentence. You know, it's the place that people go to die. But right now, if you're a free agent, you're looking at Cleveland and saying, wait a minute. They're beginning to put some talent together. They are looking a little more attractive than they were. And why is that? Because they stopped doing what was always expected. Hold on to your draft picks. Go ahead, draft the best talent, put them in there, and do something. They're trying something new, and I've got to applaud them for that. Hence the problem with my Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys have been, as far as free agency goes, bargain basement shopping. Trying to hold on to the money that they had. Try and hold on to the talent they have, their core group of guys. Well, I got to tell you, holding on to our core group of guys and coaching staff last year didn't do us much good. We were 9-7 and sitting home in the playoffs. Here's what I know from my personal experience. I'm new at YouTube, relatively speaking. I'm old ass. I have looked at all of the scenarios and they tell you do this, and this, and you'll be successful. Well, the problem with that is you're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. Yeah, I've had some success. I'm getting close to 20,000 subscribers, and what that would tell you is, hey, Mark, what you're doing is working. You're growing at a steady pace. Why change what we're doing? And most companies will say, you come up with a new idea and you say, let's try this. And they'll say, wait a minute, that's not the way we do it around here. We've done it this way for all these years. Okay. But the problem is, if you're not getting better, everybody else figures you out. They know what you're doing that is successful. They emulate it, and more times than not, they do it better than what you did. And if you're stuck there doing the same thing, you're going backwards to the competition. Hey, you know me, guys. I'm always out there trying some different stuff. Not everything works, You're always going to have ideas that just don't work. But you don't need 50 ideas that work. You only need one or two that gets you to the next level, that gets you the jump on the competition. So Cleveland, I have called you being like Siberia. I've called you the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns, but I am applauding you. And I'm not doing a Jason Garrett clap. I am truly applauding you for trying to change the narrative and trying something different. If everybody did that, guess what? You'd have more successes than failures. Well, right now, I need to get the rest of this tree up on here and get it to the landfill. I'm Mark Holmes, and that's Michael Anthony Fitness. I hope you are having a productive day. Whew. After I get finished getting this cleaned up, we're going to turn our attentions onto my workshop. It's time to clean this thing up, get reorganized, and make it easier to do the next project. The one thing I always try and do, besides not have a heart attack, is if I can just do one more thing today, that means it's one thing less I got to do tomorrow. And that puts me that much more ahead on the task. Hope you guys live your life the same way. See you soon.